Hi guys, well the ears probably give it away, but it's time for one of my favourite ever videos. It's the trip announcement. Yes, I am going back to Disneyland Paris really soon. It's less than 2 weeks now. I'm super excited. I'm gonna give you some details. I've had to write it all down because you guys know I've had to write it quite big as well because I'm quite blind, so I'm trying to read what I wrote for you. So yeah, firstly we've got to get a taxi into London, and we've got to get that for like 7 a.m. because you never know what the traffic's going to be like in London. We live in Hertfordshire, so we're only like about an hour or so away, but you just never know with the traffic. So, and we would like to be at the train station for 9ish if possible. So yeah, I'm just gonna have my inhaler because my breathing's a bit rubbish today. Sorry guys, it's all real life on here. Anyway, yeah, so we hope to get to the train station for 9. And our train is actually at 10, but what we normally like to do, we kind of like have like a coffee and maybe a bit of cake at the cafe or something. I can't remember what cafe it is. It might be Pret, but I can't remember. So, but I'm sure I'll show you on the day. So yeah, it's unfortunately you have to get 2 trains now. So you have to stop at Lille, and then when we stop at Lille, we've got another, I think it's about half an hour, 45-minute stop, and then we get back on another train. I think it's, I'm not sure what that train is. I don't think it's the RER, but don't quote me, I can't remember. And then yeah, then it's about half an hour into Marne-la-Vallée, Chessy to Disneyland. So yeah, so it's going to be pretty stressful in the wheelchair and everything, trying to manage all the luggage with mum and dad. So we'll have mum pushing me and I'll be dragging the suitcase, and then dad will have their suitcase and then my other suitcase, because I always take 2. What I do is I take one out sort of filled with like snacks and like bottled water and stuff, because no offense, but the snacks and the water is quite expensive over there. The last time I went, that was like 2 years ago, it was about, I think it was €4 a bottle then, so I don't know what it is now. I don't want to say anything, but we usually take our own. So yeah, and also I want to take my one of my besties' birthday presents with me as well. So that case will be going filled, and then coming home, fingers crossed, everything crossed, with souvenirs, but you never know. So so yeah, that's that. So that's getting there. Normally when I get there, I'm really knackered, especially 2 trains. I know I sit down a lot and everything, but let's face it, I am pretty ill now, so I do get really tired all the time. So yeah, I think that's going to be quite tiring. I have a feeling the day we get there that we will probably just kind of stay in the Disney Village that sort of late afternoon, early evening, I would have thought. I may go into the park to get my priority pass. If you don't know what a priority pass is, it's for disabled people. It really does help. It kind of means that I don't have to queue for like characters or rides. You get like times to go back and stuff, and also there's a allocated spot for the fireworks as well. So that's really nice. I mean, everyone's lovely over there anyway. So yeah, it's quite great. Yeah, it's called the Priority Pass. It used to be green. I don't know if it still is. I can't remember. So yeah, I know you can order them online before, but we've been told it's fine. We can still go and get it straight away. So I think I'll just show a picture of my disabled badge. That's what I usually do. Sometimes I take a letter from the hospital, but I think a picture of your disabled badge is quite suffice, but don't quote me on that either. So yeah, that is that. So yeah, when we get to Disneyland, we'll be taking our luggage upstairs into the like the station sort of kiosk, and this is the Disney Express, and they'll take our cases to the hotel for us, and they also give you your park tickets there as well. So I think it was about 30 euros for the Disney Express, but as I say, it does help a lot, so that's great. It just means that we can just go straight and enjoy the parks or straight into the Disney Village and not have to worry about lugging the suitcases and anything like that. So that's really, really nice. Right, okay, so that's that. So I've done that. Sorry, I'm I'm trying to read and talk to you guys as well. Right, so I'm staying in Sequoia Lodge this time. I'm just staying in a standard room this time. The only reason is because obviously when you stay in a standard and you don't stay in like one of the premier rooms, I can have more time for kind of the same money, and I went for like length of time rather than sort of luxury this time. I mean, the standard rooms, they're lovely in Sequoia Lodge. Me and Mum have stayed in one before. It was perfectly fine. The only thing about it is that obviously there's no like terrace outside or anything, but we've got a window. It's fine. As I say, we've done it before, so it's not a problem. Yeah, so I am going from the 3rd to the 9th of June, so very, very soon. I believe it's 13, I think it's 13 days today, so yeah, and you guys will be seeing this on the day it's going out, so yeah, it's 13 days. I did get a meal plan. It isn't included. I think it was quite expensive. I can't even think. Possibly about £800. That's a real guess. So yeah, the first night we will be eating in Hunter's Grill, which is the Sequoia Lodge restaurant. Me and Mum, we actually quite like that. We actually really like Sequoia Lodge. The upstairs kind of outside terrace bar is lovely. We really, really like that, sort of like the roof terrace. So yeah, anyway, let's carry on with what I was saying, or I'm going to forget where I was. Yeah, so it's Hunter's Grill on the first night, and then we have a choice during the week of we've got the Manhattan restaurant one of the days, which is the sit down one in the Marvel Hotel. I did want the buffet, but unfortunately that was completely packed for God knows how long. We've chosen the steakhouse in the Disney Village. As I say, I don't know what days these are going to happen, but they are going to happen at some point. We've also got Waltz. We've got one that we couldn't decide on, so we said that we'd pick one when we got there, so that's another one. And we've also got a Pym's Kitchen, which is the Avengers Campus one. I really, really liked that. I hope they've still got the spoiler alert, but the cake with the blue icing on the top. So yeah, that's really, really cool. So yeah, I do like that restaurant because the drinks, they come in kind of look like test tubes sort of stuff. It's all kind of set out really, really cool. So that's really, really awesome. So yeah, that's that. And as I say, we've got to pick another one for another the one of the nights. I've got fingers crossed for Remy's, but I don't think, I mean, I was told it was completely crazy. So unless there's any cancellations, I don't think I've got a hope in. Let's just say, I don't really want to say hell, but yeah, I don't think got much luck with that one. Anyway, carrying on, Emma. So yeah, so that's the meal plan. The reason we are having a lunch in the Avengers Campus, Mum, I'm filming, is because we are hoping to go into Paris on that sort of late afternoon, because I've never been into Paris before, and I'd really got this thing about seeing the Eiffel Tower. I really want to see the Eiffel Tower, so yeah, you can get the RER train to Paris. I think it's 1 or 2 stops. I don't think it takes very long, and I think it's literally about €5 or €6, so it's not expensive at all. So I'm quite looking forward to going into Paris if it happens, all being well with my health. So yeah, the day we go into Paris will be the day we have the lunch rather than a dinner, because with the meal plan you can have breakfast and lunch or breakfast and evening meal. So yeah, so that is that, right. The other exciting thing about DLP this time is that one of my best friends is actually coming over to Paris for, I think she's coming for 4 days, and she's actually spending 2 of them with us in Disneyland, which is so awesome. And she's not been to a Disney park since she was 14, so that's really exciting for her and her partner. So yeah, so that's Lindsay Luminous, or Lounge. Yeah, so you can follow her on Instagram. Yeah, she is a fantastic. She has some brilliant Insta stories. Please follow her. So yeah, so that is so awesome. So yeah, they managed to get some, they're called park hopper tickets, so they can go from Disneyland into, it's not called Walt Disney, it's not called the Studios Park anymore. I can't remember what it's called. If I remember, I'll put it in the comments, but honestly at the minute I can't remember what it is. But yeah, it's getting a new name. So yeah, so also the entrance to Walt Disney Studios, you can't go that way anymore, so I'm sure there's another way to get in. We don't know anything about it yet, but it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. And we're getting ready for the Frozen Land to be built, so that's really exciting, isn't it? One thing, I am very sad that a couple of the rides are closed when we are there, and they're 2 of kind of my favourites. So Pirates is actually shut. The reason I found that out was because I tried to book the Pirates restaurant for a dinner, and the lady on the phone told me that unfortunately it's all shut down at the moment, I think it's being refurbished or something. So yeah, Pirates is shut. And another one of my favourites, which is one of the kiddie rides, is Casey Junior, and I absolutely love that ride. So I'm quite sad about them, but hey ho, we move on. So that is that. As for new stuff that is happening in DLP, we have the right, it's called, let me just get this right, the Symphony of Colours, A Million Splashes of Colour Parade. I believe that's kind of like a daytime thing. I don't do spoilers. I haven't looked at anything. If anyone I know is there or been there recently, I haven't watched any vlogs or anything, because I don't want any spoilers because of my health being so poor. I just want to enjoy it and kind of have it all sort of brand new, so I don't watch anything. In fact, what I have been doing, if any of my friends have been, is kind of skipping through the things that I know are like spoilers and just carrying on with the rest. So that's how I've managed. There is also a new show. It's Alice and the Queen of Hearts, and it's called Back to Wonderland. So yeah, I don't know what that's all about, but that sounds quite exciting. So if you like Alice in Wonderland, I do like the Queen of Hearts. I remember my meeting with her a couple of years ago. She was fantastic. So yeah, I think I bounded at her. Right, I'm excited for all the new merch. There's some fantastic stuff has come out at the moment. I like the look of all of it. There's this new Aristocat kind of Paris-y range. It looks fabulous. They must have known I was going into Paris for the first time, because they've done this Aristocats range with like the Eiffel Tower on it. It's just cool. So yeah. So I hope to pick up some merch. Obviously, if I do, there will be a haul. So fingers crossed, there'll be a haul. There's the electrical light parade with drones. So that sounds really awesome. Again, I haven't seen any spoilers. I don't like spoilers. So yeah. And the other really, really super exciting thing is I haven't seen Dreams since my son was 2, and that was over 20 years ago now. So I can't remember any of that. My son was a toddler when we last saw that, so that's kind of cool. I do like illuminations, but I've been told, I don't know if it's true or if I'm going to get into trouble for saying this, but I've been told that dreams is better. I don't know, because I honestly, I can't remember, but I'm sure I will vlog some of it to show you. So that is that. What else we got? Right, I will be bounding. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to be bounding as, but if you follow me on Instagram, 30bluebell30, I will put a picture of what I bound as every day, and you will see it all in the vlogs. So yeah, as I say, I will try and vlog as much as I can. You just never know with my health. I never know if I'm going to be having good days, bad days. I can't, because I am seriously ill, I can't promise that I'm going to be all right the whole time, but it's you just never know. So I'm not going to dampen the mood or anything, because I'm happy. I've got my Winnie the Pooh top on. He's one of my favourite characters. I love this top. This is a Primark one. It's kind of like a creamy colour, and it's got a lovely sort of artistic picture of Pooh on the front, and it's so cute. Look at him. It's like sketched. I really like this one. I've got a little t-shirt and his little arms, look. Super cute. Yeah. I think this one's still available in Primark. I didn't buy it that long ago. So yeah. The other thing I forgot to say, but going back to the priority pass, is that I can actually take 4 people with me to do like the meets and the rides, and space for the fireworks, which is lovely, because obviously I'm going to be with my mum and dad and my best friend and her partner, so that's 4. So that's really cool. And yeah, that is basically my trip announcement. So yeah, guys, counting down 13 days. Cannot wait. I'm sorry I had to have my inhaler, but yeah, I've got my ears on. These are me rose gold ones. I have a few hundred pairs of ears. So yeah, but yeah, I can't wait to show you what I bound as, and what bags I use, etc. And all the fantastic accessories that some of my friends have made me are awesome. I will tag what I can. And yeah, so yeah, guys, I will be doing, I hope to get another video out before I go after this one. I wanted to get 2, but I don't know. As I say, it all depends on my health, but I'm glad I've got this one out for you. So that's really exciting. And yeah, so, and I will see you in the next video. I hope everyone's well. Please message me in the comments. Let me know if you've been to DLP recently, what you got up to, but no spoilers, please. and yeah, I really hope to meet maybe a couple of the Marvel characters this time. I'd love to see Spider-Man or something like that, but we'll have to see, because I know it's some kind of app or something, and I'm not big on that sort of stuff, because I can't concentrate and I can't see great. I do struggle with stuff like that, but I'll see what I can come up with. And yeah, as I wait, I can't wait to see you, Linz. I love you lots and lots and lots. So see you soon, and take care, everyone. I love you all lots. Bye bye now. Bye.